Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Zen Path Tarot. My name is Mukesh. I'm your host. Sitting here in the Himalayas, I found a nice spot at an apple orchard. Very beautiful rock, just about the space that I needed. We're sitting here at 2,300 meters above sea level in the Himalayas, in the village of Vashisht, the great guru of all the avatars that we've had in India. And this is where I'm doing my tarot session for you. And this is where I'm doing the tarot session for you. Today is still a special day of the Lionsgate portal. It's 16th, so 6 and 1, 7, and 8, and 24, 8. So today is the day for, let's say, finding out answers to questions. The number 7 is always a riddle, sitting in the middle of the numbers and almost looks like a question. No matter what culture you look at, the numbers, the way they are written. 7 is almost like a riddle, or trying to answer a riddle. Right, so I'll do a quick session for all the signs, okay? We're going to do 3 cards looking at, well, just the messages from the beyond universe, because as we did, here we are, Aries, we're already starting. Oh, no, this is for the transformation, okay, this is for everyone. So everyone may be going through a transformation period right now, given that it's Mercury retrograde, it is bound to happen. Some transformations for everyone. We are all going through, some are going through an ego death, some are going through a change of relationship, some people are going through a change of home, some people are going through a change of ideology. It's in a way that the world is being shaken right now. And if you see what's going around, it quite literally is. Okay? So that's where we start from. Transformation for everyone. Now let's start with Aries. Aries, we have messages for Aries. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Aries. Let's see. What does the universe wants you to focus on, to look at? First is the Fool. Now the Fool means, okay, I'll start every reading with the same primary theme as death and change and transformation. So given from there, the transformation that is happening, the Fool says, be willing to take risks or be willing to open to opportunities. Because whatever is happening to your life right now, okay, is bringing you to platforms or places where you can probably get what you want or what you've been looking out for to achieve, to have. But then we have to be willing to make that leap or be willing to make that journey, you see. The person is going on a journey and willing to take that leap of faith. So be willing to take that leap of faith in this week if any opportunities come your way. Second card is 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles over here says, save money, look for conservation. Okay. They may, if you've been feeling scarcity of money, okay, be willing to hold on to your money and basically save, conserve. That's the message. Be careful of your resources. Do not squander them. Do not put in extremely risky places. Yet be willing to open to opportunities where things can come your way. So instead of spending, look for ways to receive. Okay. Then there is 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. So there's things that you've been hoping for. There's things that you've been hoping to happen. And 9 of Cups is the assurance that those things are coming your way. It says wish come true, contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, and gratitude. Right? Do those words resonate with something that you've been looking forward to? If they are resonating with the things that you've been looking forward to or hoping for, be assured some of it will make it your way within this week. And if it does, do comment. Okay, let me know. I would love your feedback. Next card is the King of Wands. Okay. King of Wands means, things are going to come to you, but then it's not without responsibility. You will still need to fulfill some responsibilities. You are a natural born leader and a visionary, being the first sign of the zodiac. Well, you are an entrepreneur, you can see the bigger picture, and you are good at overcoming challenges, not just for yourself, but for other people too. Only thing that is required is for you to show some maturity, because it's the king, okay? And kings are mature people, otherwise it would be the knight or the page or somebody like that with the similar continuation. But then the idea being, show some maturity. Focus back on the things that matter to you. Focus on the things such as career, such as ways to get resources. Since the transformation is already happening and the opportunities are going to come to you, it is a great idea to look at your career and more growth focus right now. And this is valid if Aries is your sun, moon, or rising sign. So yeah, if this reading resonates with you, do like and subscribe. Let me know in the comment if there's a card that you would like me to extrapolate on, or if there's a situation that you would like to discuss. Leave a comment and I'll see if I can answer that quickly for you. Okay, Aries, seems like you're looking at some good things finally. Okay. The retrograde is not all about things going bad. It's also showing you things that you need to look at, things that you've been ignoring so far. Yeah, there we have the comfort zone, we have the not doing things zone, or focusing on the wrong things zone. So a lot of us may have been, a lot of Aries, you may have been going through that kind of a phase. And seems like it's finally changing, right? Now we look at Taurus. The strong bull. The strong bull has been feeling a little low lately, but yeah, it's the year of Saturn, and oh, too many. Can't read this all to you, but wait. We'll take the top 3 or 4 rather. Taurus, messages for you. Number 1, the Hierophant. So we'll start again from the Death card, because everybody is going through a transformation. The whole world is going through a transformation right now, and might be actually a good thing, because I don't think we were happy with the way things have been in the last few years. So, Taurus, first advice for you is from the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is the Pope or the Father or somebody who's in a guiding role. So, coming this as your first card from the Major Arcana, the advice for you is to be willing to learn from your own experiences. In a way, if this card is appearing, in a way you already know what is good for you, what is bad for you. In a way you already know to trust your intuitions, your gut feeling. Okay? Sometimes your gut feeling is telling you to do things and your mind and heart is telling you no. And sometimes it's your mind and heart that telling you to do something and your gut feeling says, we know what that leads to. So listen to your gut feeling, listen to your intuitions. Try and operate a little more traditionally right now, like not the new agey, explode yourself, YOLO, this, that. No, sorry. The Hierophant says, calm down. You're not a child anymore. Okay, unless you're really a child, then you shouldn't be listening to this tarot. You should be focusing on your studies. So anyway, to the grown adults, try and take a little traditional approach at the moment. Try and follow society's rule for a while. It is important for your own growth. If you're always leading or going from the off-beaten path or the broken road and all that stuff, it is interesting, but it's also very tiring. Some established paths have been made in a way so that you can grow from them, okay, or grow from them faster. So Now, forgiveness, uh, mercy, wisdom, and trust. Right. Be forgiving to yourself and others. That is also the traditional way. Show some mercy on yourself and on others as well, because okay, situations, issues have been tough, life has been tough, it is tough for them too, and then tough for you too, and sometimes people take it out on each other because they have no one else to take it out on, or they cannot actually take it out on the people that they would like to. So in that case, one, if you have been that person, move away, stop doing those things. That's not what tradition tells you. Okay, work on yourself. This is a good time. Follow the society's rules for a while and do things that are required of you to do if you want to make use of this transition or the bad phase that you've been going through. So if the bad phase takes you down, it is, and you don't want to come back up from it, it is nobody else's fault. If you want to stay there, okay, your choice. But then life is giving you choices. From what I understand, with the 7 of Cups, life is giving you plenty of opportunities, plenty of options are showing up. But remember, not all of these options are good, okay, or beneficial. You may be being swayed by your sudden burst of attention that you're getting. Times they are changing. Mercury retrograde is doing things. It is showing you everything that you've been ignoring. So good things, bad things, this, that, blah, blah, everything. And with every direction that you've taken in the past comes another opportunity, or the light keeps shining from different parts of the window or doors, and however you want to picture it. So here the cups, they show different things. Some show fame, some show money, some show the golden snake, that knowledge, but then it comes with its own vices. So remember, every path, every choice has its good and bad, okay? And you shouldn't always be willing to play with everything. That is what is called being an adult, okay? Since it's being asked for you to act like an adult or be the adult that you are, so you don't need to make every choice. Be careful of your choices. Your wishful thinkings are showing to you, like, okay, you can take all of this stuff, different things, but then every window that you go through doesn't mean that you're going to land on solid ground, okay? You've hurt yourself in the past. That's why with the earth, the death card is showing up. So and that's why also the Hierophant is showing up, like, okay, grow up. But then, yeah, look for a purpose. Any path that you take should be purposeful. You may be lost in a bit of daydreaming for now with all these choices and things showing up and you being confused with them. But then try and look for something that is purposeful, meaningful, because it's that window of opportunity. It is that kind of time. Okay? Retrogrades are not easy, but they are the times that when you can make drastic changes really quickly, and whatever you do when the Mercury retrograde ends, whatever you do, whatever you choose, can actually manifest really quickly and strongly for you. So depends on you now. Next card is 3 of Pentacles. Now 3 of Pentacles says, be willing to show courage and be willing to show what you really stand for. Because you will have to put yourself in front of the society. I know Taurians can be very aloof and hiding in the corner and harping their own tune in a corner, but then there are times when you need to show your skills. There are times when you need to show yourself, because the approval, the not just the approval, like the appreciation, the approval, the standing, the money, the everything that you need, it is coming from the society. Be real. Okay, you don't have a magic pouch that you put your hands in and money just shows up. We don't have that. Those were called credit cards, but now you're in debt. Yeah, and then that's how the game is played. But then, knowing where you are, 3 of Pentacles tells you, be willing to do some teamwork. Okay, not everybody is your enemy, as long as the people or the person or the people that you're working with have the same goal. and you're all heading in the same direction, all the wheels are turning in the same direction, that's when anything is achieved. So be willing to do teamwork, be willing to collaborate with people. Life doesn't have to be a solo project. Okay, if it's a solo project, then you end up on a mountain alone, and nothing to share it with, nobody to share it with. So be willing to do that teamwork, be willing to build some structures around you or things that allow you to go forward in your life. Okay, choices may be many, but be willing to see what is actually structureful, meaningful, and leads you to something which will stand. Okay, don't build things on hollow grounds. That doesn't how it work. You have to dig in deep. Okay, lay a foundation. So look at what you have laid the foundation of or for, or what are you willing to lay the foundation for, and then build on that with the Three of Pentacles. I know a lot for a week, but then that's how sometimes epiphanies and ideas work. And there we are, Wheel of Fortune. So very important time for you, Taurus, now, because it is being asked of you to look at yourself, see what you've done so far, what choices do you have in front of you, what are you willing to actually work on and build at, and do that, because fortune is waiting. Fortune is waiting for you to make your decision. If you're lost in the Seven of Cups, okay, you will see yourself over here again in a year, or maybe in 3 months, or again and again in every year. I think that's what's been happening in the last few years, couple of years, that every quarter we find ourselves over here. As in Taurians, you find yourself over here, and then boom, 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 falls down. Or maybe it's a yearly cycle, but then this is the time when transformations happen. So your choice now. That's the message from the universe for you. Hope you found it meaningful. If you want me to extrapolate on any card, any situation that you've been facing, do leave a comment and I'll try to answer you as concise as possible. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with the other Taurians if you know, or share this video if you want to send this message to someone. You can't say this directly to them, but they need to hear this. So send it to them, okay? Okay, and right, Taurus, heading for something interesting. The fortune is opening. Now let's move to Gemini. Gemini. I'm also a Gemini, so that's why kind of important for me too. Okay, Geminis. Let's see what this special day has to bring for you. 16, 7, 20, 16, 8, 24. So 7, 8, 8. Gemini's messages work. Okay, seems like you're contented with 3 cards. Or should I take one more? The advice for Gemini. Advice for Gemini. Right, your first card is the Sun. The Sun, it's very sunny right now, being monsoon, it's kind of strange. So that means Sun is shining on you, Geminis, finally. Extrapolating from the Death card, so of course you have also been going through a serious transformation. Ego energies may be playing with you, other people's energies may be playing with you, things around you may be changing. Places and people feel strange and a little shaky. That's death or like change, enforced change by the universe, by luck, by stars, or whatever you want to call it. Enforced change so that you can actually get to what you need to get to. You've been stuck, you maybe been stuck in a situation for a while. That's when the Death card appears. So that's for everyone, given how last few years have been. Anyway, moving to the Sun card. It means positivity, pleasure, happenings, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth, and all is well. Point is, try and keep your outlook like this little child, riding that horse, playing in the field. Sun is shining, the sunflowers are shining, and be happy. Okay? Happiness doesn't come necessarily always from outside. Pain can come from outside, but happiness has to come from inside. And that is what is being said to you, like, okay, you can be happy about the things that you have. Okay? It's not always about the things that you had, but you can be happy about the things that you have. That's what this card is also trying to show you. Like, look, you already have all of this. So you don't need to be necessarily sad. And plus, be hopeful. Hopeful that good things are coming. Okay? The moon. Second card. Oh, so one side there is the sun and there is the moon. Here we are, Geminis. Of course, the two sides of our personalities. Okay. The sun and the moon, the sun and the moon, the sun and the moon. Moon says, be careful of the illusion. Be hopeful. Yes, be hopeful. But be careful of the illusion, because everything that shines or everything that glitters is not gold. Okay? So be careful of illusions. Mystery, dreams, and intuition. So you may be getting some mysterious messages, you may be seeing some angel numbers. I certainly have been. And okay, I'll do a different series on angel numbers. But then, yeah, I've been seeing some angel numbers. And universe is kind of giving you signs of things to come. The universe is kind of giving you signs of things to be aware of. So if you have been afraid of things, you may still be afraid of things. But then that fear, anxiety, that those subconscious premonitions that you're getting, okay, some of them may be true, but at the same time you do not need to fear everything and stop what you're doing. You have to be willing to keep moving forward. So the key to the moon card is this little crustacea that you see, that lobster, crab, or however different cards show. It's that crab. That is you. Okay? And the moon, let that moon be your goal, because in moonlight, things look strange. In sunlight, things look real. So let's say sun is all about the truth, and moon is about the half-truths that people are telling you or people are showing you. Okay? Half realities. You need to be careful of those half realities, and you need to continue walking until the sun shines. And how can you do that? You need to grow a hard shell. You grow yourself a hard shell like this crustacean, and have your weapons ready. You don't need to fight, but then as long as people know that you're strong and they cannot mess with you, they'll probably leave you alone. Okay? Or they will try to test you, but then you can snap your claws, clack, 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 and they get the message. So continue walking. The dog and the wolf over here howling represents fears. So be willing to walk through your fears. You don't have to believe everything that is being said to you. Okay? Be willing to discern things. Okay? Next message. 7 of Wands. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. So the universe is saying you already have everything that you need. Right? Most of us have everything that we need. We just have to be willing to take up that challenge. So that fear, we have a thing in Hindi, "Dar ke aage jeet hai." There was this commercial which says there is success beyond failure. So that's what the card is literally saying to you over here. Like, be willing to go through that fear, whatever it is. Truth shall reveal itself to you in due time anyway. But then, okay, you already know the half-truths. So the full truth will reveal to you once you make the journey, once you are willing to go through the fear. Okay? Then comes, be willing to take the challenge. It's just a challenge. That's it. You have to conquer another fear of yours. Okay? So be willing to go through that fear. Be willing to take that challenge, because you already have everything that you need. You see, this person is standing on a high ground, whoever is attacking him are standing on lower ground. And you know what it is said about high ground? High ground is the advantage. You already have the advantage over. If somebody tries to attack you or tries to take you down, they can't. You have the tools. You see, this wand is bigger than everybody else's down there. So yeah, this just means that okay, you have the means, the power, the strength to take over all these challenges and challenges. Competition is just competition. This is what exactly builds you up. If you're willing to take the challenge and treat it as competition, it'll build you up. Plus, you're protected. Since you are on the higher ground, they cannot reach you, but you can reach them. This wand can go down and hit on anybody's face, but these wands cannot reach this guy's face or upper body. Simple as that. The battle strategy. So you already standing on higher ground. You may have more knowledge, more resources, and more capacity than the competition or whoever is trying to attack you. You can defend yourself very well and maintain control. You have the control of the situation. That being said, be willing to go, have hope, be willing to go through your fears. You have the means and everything in your hands, and take up the challenge, and you have the control. King of Wands for you too. Okay, so right now, Geminis, it means that it's time to show bravado. Bravado is, I wouldn't say bring your inner animal out, but I would say get in touch with the shadow self. Moon would be that sign. Sun and moon both are playing together, so that means you have to use your bright self and your shadow self too. That's the thing. Your shadow self is more capable of taking on the fears, okay, because it's more used to the dark and navigating things in the dark. And your light self is the one that can keep hope, because in a way, darkness is what can hold the light the most. If you see the night sky, there is more darkness than light. And that's how it is. Since this light is the closest to us, that's why it shines the brightest for us. That's also the message of the moon and the sun. Even the moon is closer, but then since it's only getting... Let's not get into that. Too much philosophical. Let's get back to King of Wands. King of Wands, responsibility. So whatever you're going through, okay, in a way you have put yourself to this challenge. So it is your responsibility to take yourself through this challenge to the next step. Since it's the King of Wands, as long as you're willing to take this challenge properly and you have the tools, rewards are waiting. The King means rewards are waiting. Okay, he's already at a throne. It's not going to be easy. King of Wands is never easy. But then the King of Wands is somebody who can see the bigger picture, is more responsible, has a natural visionary outlook, is an entrepreneur, can take challenges and solve them. Not as much intelligence over here, but more maturity and bravado. Okay, and also focus on career. Like, do what you need to do. The world is doing whatever it doesn't matter. Let the world do what it wants to do. You do what you want to do. Okay, you cannot do everything for everyone, but you can do something that will take you forward. So do that, my Geminis. This is a message for you. This is a message for me too. And let's do that then. Let's do that. Okay, so if you like the messages and if you would like me to extrapolate on any card, if you would like to discuss a situation, do leave a comment. Do like and subscribe. Share this message with other people that you want to share it with. If Gemini is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this reading is for you. And if it resonates with you, let me know. We'll bring you more. Right. I hope this answers some of your questions, because that's what today's day is, 788, so answering questions. And I hope this reading made sense to you. Right? And we see you next time, my dear Geminis.